Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Well, as you can see, it is now the beginning of March, and that means that we are in planting season. So what I want to end up doing is, I really do want to purchase another piece of property so that I have a little bit more. Right now, we just have field 2, and I'm gonna buy this one right here. It's 379,000. So my reasoning for that is I'm going to get 50% off because I've been doing all those contracts. This one up here, field number 38, is smaller, a little bit less money, 320. It's a little bit closer to the farm, a little less acres. It's what, 3 acres less. So I'm kind of thinking I'm just going to buy field 25 here. I'm going to go ahead and go with that. Guess all that money goodbye. Alright, which leaves me with 61,000. So my thinking is I am actually going to do one field is going to have wheat in it, because I'll be able to do double crop soybeans. I'll be able to plant soybeans right after I harvest this one. So I want to take a drive over and I want to take a look at that field just to see what I've got, and I will see you guys in just a second. Okay, well, I'm at the field. As you can see, my pH value is good. I've got to come over here and do a little bit of herbicide just to knock these weeds down. But the other thing that we need to buy is we need to buy a seeder. I do not have one. I've got a planter. I don't have a seeder. So what I'm going to want to do is head to the shop, see what they've got. Hopefully they have something that's, reasonably cheap. I'm hoping I don't have to sell my truck, but I will if I have to. I'm going to run inside here real quick, guys. Talk to the sales manager and see what he's got. And hopefully we can come up with something, at least a lease or something. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright, well, this is the setup that I bought. Did not do a money cheat or anything. I just want to let you guys know that I took out a loan for $100,000. I'll even show it to you. See, there we go. Took out a loan for 100 grand. So I'll be able to make that money back. It's the seeder that I bought. It'll be a good all-around seeder for me. It's 2400. So it'll get the job done for what we need on all of our fields, regardless of what we buy. So now, as long as it works well, I guess we'll find out. So I'm going to hook up the truck to the tank. We get the tank home. Then we'll come back with the tractor to pull the seeder, or I'll just put the truck back here. See if there's any contracts that we can do to regain some of our money. And we have to get ready to seed these fields. Alright, well, so far so good. I've got the seeder on the back. I already dropped off the tank. It's a little heavy. He's a little squirrely. But I figured it would be a little bit faster than hooking the tractor up to it, driving it all the way over there. So as long as nobody pulls out in front of me or does anything stupid, that should be okay. But what I want to do first is I am actually going to get the sprayer ready to go. I want to spray that field down there. Turns are pretty tricky with this thing. It's very heavy. As you can see, it's a pretty big unit there, and this truck is not designed for it, but we still got it here. So just gonna leave this here, go park the truck. Probably gonna head right to the seeder, so I know I've already got that full. Park this here, and let's head over to that other field over there. let me get to the field. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so this field here, I think I'm just going to do wheat. What I really would like to do, actually, let me turn the guidance on here. You see where it's got that little drainage tile there? I think I'm just going to turn that under. That way at least it's nice and straight and I don't have to worry about any problems with my hired help or anything like that getting around this. If you just kind of get rid of it, then I don't have to worry about it. I'm sure a lot of you guys have done that. Yeah, 19 acres, you'd think it's not really a big field, but you know what? It's almost 20 acres more than I had. So I'm doing pretty good. I didn't want to have to take out that loan, but not much I could really do about it. I got to grow the farm somehow, and tell me one farmer that doesn't have a loan. Because that's all it is nowadays. It's just, you're just leasing equipment. We're no different. All right, everybody, we ended up doing my field, so we're going to actually head over, and I took 2 contracts for fertilizing. I'm going to head back to the farm and put fertilizer in here, and we have field 24 and field 10 to do. So it's for some quick cash, which will help me. I will show you really fast. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, almost $101,000 that I can make off of this, which will pay off my debt at the bank and still give me some. So that'll only help. I also have field 12 that I could do for potatoes, but man, that's a while, and that's 200 and some thousand. I'll have to think about that one. So let me head back to the farm, swap this stuff out. I will just do a quick little video for you so that you guys aren't sitting there watching me do more fertilizing and more contract work, because I'm sure that's getting kind of boring, but it's the only way I could do it to make money right now, guys. I'm sorry, but I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, everybody. But we are done spraying for right now. As you can see, I have a cool $500,000 in there from doing spray contracts. Well, not completely from doing spray contracts. So on the used market, I've wanted one for quite some time to help with my spraying and everything. I got rid of the John Deere sprayer, and yep, you guessed it, I bought a case. It was 45% off, and well, I just couldn't resist buying the Trident. So, I mean, it's really helped me out quite a bit. It's a used machine. I mean, she could use some help, but it's all right. But the exciting news is that I am finally going to go and seed my own field. So, it's the first time that I've seeded over here. I'm really pretty excited about it. So let's head to the field and get to finally plant some of our own stuff. All right, here we are. Got the Magnum already hooked up. Magnum has plenty of horsepower for this one, which is primarily the reason why I bought it. I wanted something that was pretty versatile. So I don't need anything super big for this seeder. It'll work. So I'm pumped. I'm excited. Finally get to plant my own stuff. Crazy. Alright, well. Get her started. Bring that steering wheel back down here. Yeah, I am definitely excited to do this. Alright. Well, you know, she's not a big seeder or anything like that, but you know what? It's mine. It's paid for. And I'm finally starting to do my own fields. Yeah, I'm definitely excited about this. It's seeding at quite a clip too, so probably gonna slow this down just a wee bit here. I'll do those corners in a little bit. That's the problem with this type of go behind seeders, that you really can't, you know, get into the corners quite so tight, but I'll do that in a little bit. So what I'm going to end up doing here is turn the old GPS on. And I'm going to set this right away. So let me get this set and I'll see you guys in a minute. Yeah, so I'll just leave the screen on for a little bit and you guys can see that everything is going down. My fertilizer is starting to go down a bit. My bushels per acre are going down. So I am super pumped, guys, that I'm finally, after almost a year, putting my own seed in the ground. This has been, you know, my responsibility now. So having this field, I can probably go buy another one, but I'm going to save my cash for a little bit because there's some other equipment that I want to get. I want to get a chisel plow. I want to get an anhydrous bar. As far as equipment goes, I think I'm pretty set. I would like to get a fertilizer trailer, especially since I'm doing all these fertilizer contracts, and now that I have my own property and have my own stuff to take care of, you guys won't have to listen to me talk about contracts. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not going to do that kind of stuff like offline or anything, because I probably will. I'll still do it just to keep making the cash. Just turn my GPS on here. Yep. Yeah, I'll just keep doing that, and it'll make me some extra cash, because some of these fields are still over, you know, $1 million. So I've only got $500,000, but I have other equipment to buy. But you know, once you get your farm established, your main farm anyway, you can just take off and go from there, because then you don't have to worry so much about dumping all your cash on this and what do I spend this on. And at least I know now that I can go over by my bins and I can fill them up with seed and fertilizer and herbicide and not have to worry about it. First order of business that I'm going to do is I'm going to pay that loan off. I don't like having a loan, and it would be in my best interest just to keep my credit in good standing. And if I want to buy a piece of, you know, bigger piece of property and I don't have the cash for it, that's what we're going to end up doing. So, but anyway, one thing that I wanted to say is guys, thank you very much for the subscriptions. I am at like 400 and I think 34, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't checked, but Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hopefully we can get it up to 500 pretty quick. You know, it doesn't take much just to hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. The more people that like it, the more people that subscribe to it, Facebook will, or YouTube will show it more because of their algorithms or whatever. But yeah, just hit that subscribe button if you're watching it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. I've had quite a few of you guys say that you're really enjoying it. A lot of you are starting to get into the contracts now because you can make a lot of money doing it. And I've proven that. I do want to get bigger fields, bigger equipment. So don't get me wrong, I am going to be buying more stuff, but this is my first actual year of planting my own seed. And I remember the first time that my father let me do my own field. We picked the field. This was my field. This was my field to take care of. This was 100% my responsibility. I had to do it. I had to fertilize it. I had to take care of it. It was mine. So if there were rocks that needed to be removed, I had to go out and do it. I mean, it was on me, and there was nothing like the feeling of running the combine through that field, knowing that everything that was going in that tank was mine. So it was a great feeling. So I know this is just a game, but I'm still really excited that I have this. Done a lot of work on this stuff, and I could show you by the amount of hours that I have just doing contracts and building the farm. And a huge shout out to Pleasant View Farms and to Simulation Station. If you guys, and I'm sure you guys already have, Pleasant View Farms, I have his dryer and a couple of his Allis-Chalmers tractors here. Simulation Station is a YouTuber that I follow. He's a great guy. You know, you just you kind of feel comfortable watching people, and these guys are some guys that I really enjoy watching. So if you haven't already, go ahead and give them a look and subscribe to their channel. The Simulation Station, he's actually he's a part-time farm hand, and he actually has his own catering company. So I mean, that's awesome. He went to culinary school and did his own business. And I was talking to him for a little while, and I actually do work at a shop that we kind of trade off. I help him, he helps me if I need stuff done, you know, anything machined or anything like that. I have some place to go where I could do it. So it's kind of a win-win for me. And in the meantime, I go and I help him at his shop when we really don't have a lot of stuff going on at the farm. Harvest season, you know, of course I really can't, but their big thing is that they make John Deere parts. They make parts for Caterpillar. That's pretty cool. You know, that some of the parts that I'm making off of the machines are going to the X9 combines and the S700 series and the 9Rs. Some of their parts are brake retractors. So those are pretty much universal. They have 3 different sizes that we make for all of the John Deere machines. So that's just a little boring fact for you. So I'm going to go ahead and seed this field, and I will actually see you guys when I am done. right. Well, this is the last pass of my very first field. Still pretty excited. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna still plant other fields for people. But this one is mine, so it's a little different. So, once we're done with this, we're gonna head back to the farm. I'll check contracts and stuff. I'm gonna pay that loan off. I just received a phone call that the economy is gonna be pretty crappy this year. So I won't be making quite so much money on my crops as I had hoped. We're done with this field. We are going to bring this back to the farm. I'll come back and grab my truck. I would like to get a seed tender too. I would kind of like to get a bigger grain truck also. So maybe get a hopper bottom or something like that. I'm not real sure, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. I get the other side of the field, I'll fold it up and we'll go ahead and get on out of here. You know, just if you've watched it this long, guys, just let me know in the comments what you think. I'm gonna go ahead and fold this up here. Get that all taken care of. Flashers on, so there it goes. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get on out of here. I have to see what. That's pretty cool that they got those grain bins just kind of sitting there in the middle of nowhere, and we don't even have a farm here. Well, let's get this back. I'll see you guys when I reach the farm and see what other trouble we can get into. All right, well, we're back at the farm. I'm just kind of kicking around what I should probably do. See, I have tons of contracts here that I could be doing just for spraying. I have like field 9 that she apparently wants done with sunflowers. I think one of the things that I want to do here is I'm going to pay back my loan. So that is taken care of. Should I or shouldn't I buy a field? Let's take a look and see. Here, from the map, take a look at the farmland here. I was really thinking about purchasing this. $415,000 is a lot of money. Yeah, it's like I could get some of these smaller fields like up here. Not that one. But like some of these smaller fields here I could get. Which, you know, I could plant other stuff there. Should I do more contracts? You know, maybe buy another field here. That one, this is really nothing, so I'm not gonna buy any of that. But I could probably get both of these fields down here on the outside of town, plant some stuff there, but I'm really kind of looking for, I don't know, kind of like this, you know, for a little cattle operation if I were to do that. Well, I'll have to take a look and see. That's going to be for another episode. So thanks a lot again for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I know the episode gets a little bit monotonous after a little while, but I am farming. I am growing everything that I can. It's a slow burn. That's basically all I could tell you. It's just a slow process. So I have a beautiful sunset going on over here. I will leave you guys with that. Please do me the favor and like and subscribe to the channel. That would be great. I'm really trying to get to 500 subscribers. That's a good start for me. I've been doing this for less than a year and I'm doing pretty good. So thanks again, everybody. I hope you guys have a great week and I'll see you soon. Have a good one.